Ben Whittaker is a US star, lighting up the world boxing scene. He made a big splash at the Tokyo Olympics. His style is not just about little punches, it's a full-on show. That's why people are already calling him the successor to the legendary Priest Nassim. Some folks hate his flair, others love the drama, but no one stays indifferent. And today I'm gonna tell you his story. Grab some popcorn, it's about to get wild. By 2024, Whittaker had already become the sensation in the boxing community. 5 pro fights, 4 knockouts. One that stood out was against Bridgman named Cat Gradia, who promised to send Ben to the surgeons. But in the ring, Ben floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee. Gradia frustrated by the Ben's slick moves, threw a dirty punch to the back of the head. That just unleashed the beast. Whittaker turned it up the volume and the show began. In round 1, Ben ripped about it with grips left hands. Dominating with ease, he looked totally relaxed, like he owned the place. Gradia tried to fight back, but looked like a man out of his depth. The cheap shot had only hit fire in the Ben's eyes. And he answered with a punching shot to the ribs. The crowd was getting full-blown show with style, swagger and power. And to top it off, Whittaker ended the fight with dramatic sacrifice, threatening the Frenchman like a frog offered up to the boxing gods. Next up was a fellow breed Leo Willings. Both fighters wanted to prove who was the true king of the ring. Because in England they can only be one Big Ben. From the opening bell, Whittaker backed Willings to the corner, owning the space. To work at the body, then went upstairs, all while dancing with signature flair. He looked like he was trying to make it rain, but really, he was putting on the show before the execution. Midway through, Ben realized this was a cakewalk. He went and started scanning the crowd for his next opponent. He chatted with Willings' coach, smiled at the fans ringside, all while Willings struggled to stay upright, like a girl in heels at the course of time. A few green combos later, Willings was stumbling. The result, unanimous decision for Whittaker, and more fans on his corner than ever. A few months later, a new challenger emerged. Slovakian power puncher Vladimir Big Bad Vlad Budki. The guy was built to knock the head off. But Whittaker's pressure broke him down from the opening bell. Ben went to the body, landed sharp counters, and deaded with his bombs with style. The Slovak tried to swing back, but he was swinging at air. Round 3, the fight looked more like a lesson. They gained a knockdown. Whittaker tried to act like the shots didn't hurt, but that only made it worse. To walk the storm, Ben started taunting him, mimicking his moves, then slicing him apart with sharp surgical punches. The ref had to step in, the corner hitting. But there was no stopping Whittaker's onslaught. Then came Italy. Ben flew to Japanese to face off with Italian fighter Steven Dre. People expected a bloody war, but Ben read Dre like an open book. He dodged everything, countered with pinpoint jabs and combinations. And made it look easy. He was calm, confident, walks like a magician on a mission. He landed a long right hand again and again, while barely hitting, getting touched. These guys looked like they shared rounds before, the rhythm, the movement, but only one was in control. By the end of round 3 was passed up. At bone, Ben dropped him clean. After that knockdown, Dre wasn't the same. Ben had broken his spear. All that was left was the surgeon to finish his job, which he did flawlessly. May 20th, Way 6, 2023. Birmingham was packed. Thousands came to see Ben's face-off with Scotland's Jordan the Game Grant. Whittaker stepped into the ring wearing cheetah's print. The hunt was on. She moved with precision, rocked ground early. And dodged punches like she was allergic to being punched. Fans were losing it. Ben landed bombs, then bounced off Grant's head, harder than a bottle of scotch. Near the end of the round, he literally stood still, daring Grant to cheat him. The Grant didn't take the bait, the huge welt format on his weight. held his phrase, now. Proof of mismatch. Then came the knockdown. After that, Grant's life had a clear in before, after. Ben Machen danced not willingly. With every follow-up punch, the corner threw in the towel. The game was over. In 2022, Ben made his professional debut. He stepped into the ring with his fellow Brit, Greg O'Neill, a guy who dreamed of becoming the next air-rounder Holyfield. Anyone took the nickname The Real Deal. But when was too fast, too sharp, he toyed with O'Neill and tested his legs, then his heart, and finally his pride. Whittaker broke into the full showboat mode. The crowd went nuts. They were watching the birds of dancing beasts. In round 2, Ben waited for the perfect moment. The boom, one punch, lights out. O'Neill went down for his afternoon nap. It was Ben's first KO and the start of his legend. That's the story so far, but yeah, just getting started. When Whittaker's made the boxing world look up and pay attention, the real question now, will he become the legend? Or just not a flashy fighter whose flames burned out too soon? Time will tell. If you like this ride, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.